Tune up the band. Don't lose your voice. And hold on for the ride. It's another year of high school football. With so many talented athletes in every conference, 24/7's recruiting writer Alan True helps us get ready for the season with his top 10 football players in West Michigan. Just because it's a list of the best football players doesn't mean they can't get it done on the court as well. And number 10, Cam Thompson from Whitehall, can do it all.
When you're 6'3" and that good at basketball, and then you turn on his football tape and he's using those skills to make contested catches, and he hasn't focused truly on one sport yet. I really think he can play either side of the ball in football too. Just one of the best all-around athletes in West Michigan. We're
leaping from Whitehall to Catholic Central for number 9, Jamie Williams, who's logged plenty of frequent flyer miles on the field.
I think he's a little bit under-recruited right now. Kind of a big outside receiver, also has a basketball background, can go up and get the ball, a guy who's going to fight for it and win when the ball's in the air. I think somebody's going to get a steal with him.
Let's go! At number 7, we go big. J.J. Hurtis, big. The same school that gave Ohio State Gabe Van Sickle has another mauler on the offensive line.
When you watched Gabe, kept saying, like, who's the other guy on that line who's a really good player? Big frame. He's the kind of West Michigan offensive lineman we've talked about. I think he's going to be super successful at Western.
Allen may as well go ahead and put number 7 on his list next year. Granville's Jaden Terry earns a spot for his 3rd straight season.
One of these days he's going to graduate, but he's been on the radar for so long. He's been a productive player, great player for them. Legitimate speed, he's shown that on the track. He was planning on being recruited when he was in middle school. So I think he's been very prepared for this moment.
We're going to stop by Muskegon for a bit because they've built an offensive line that will give West Michigan headaches. First up, Jim Harris, whose rapid improvement had plenty of schools interested.
At first, maybe they weren't initially sure what they were going to get with him, and then as the year went on, he just improved so much from game 1 to the end of the year. Really, really good player. Still so much potential left there to go.
We head to the other side of the trench. Ricardo Kitchen, who as a sophomore is about to be very familiar with college recruiters.
I think by next year, or certainly by the year after, he might be the last guy we talk about on this list because he's so talented. And I think when you watch a kid who's 6'6", 215 pounds, run down a skill guy from behind, 30, 40, 50 yards downfield. That's just super rare, but explosive. And there's even coaches who have watched his tape in Detroit who say, that guy might be the #1 recruit in the 2027 class. If
you find a way to get past Jim Harris on the Big Red Line, good luck beating number 4, Nakai Wynn.
Super, super physical. They teach that at Muskegon. He embraces it. I think, when you say safe, I just don't see a way he doesn't go to college and is productive and starts multi-years for Rutgers.
Muskegon head coach Shane Fairfield isn't taking all the credit. He says this group wants to make each other better.
The strength is the fact that they accept the challenge, that they have their own measurables, and then they have their bar that they've set.
We go off the beaten path for number 3. Lawton's Mason Maine's mauling ability caught the attention of Northwestern.
A lot of people around the state, maybe even in West Michigan, might not know about him because he's at Lawton, but man, I think he's one of the best players in the state. I think Northwestern came in and stole one. He's an incredible weight room guy. He's throwing the shot over 60 feet. Just a great all-around athlete, and at that level of football, he's a dominant force on Friday night.
Domination is all Maine is interested in.
Constant, non-stop destruction is what I'd call it.
Over at Paw Paw, if someone scores a touchdown, you better believe 6'7" Darren Stray is there for liftoff. The big guy earns his 2nd nod on the list.
You can't just be big, and he's put in a lot of time and work. He started even working out with Paw Paw's track team last summer to improve on his quickness and speed. I thought that made a huge difference when you look at the difference between his sophomore tape and his junior year.
So many great players, but there can only be one #1. That goes to Portage Northern's Gregory Patrick, who's #1 on plenty of colleges' recruiting boards, but you wouldn't know it by talking to him.
Kind of has that lineman mentality too. Doesn't, talk about himself a lot when you do interviews with him.
Right now, I'm just focused on these guys, and, you know, being in high school, because you only get experience once, and once you get to college, it's a business. It's not like you just get to go out there and play with your best friends.
When you look at that, it's a combination of athleticism, it's a combination of technique and intangible, and he has all of those. So I felt really safe about saying Gregory Patrick is going to be an impact player in college.